From sweet devotion to shocking betrayal, these cartoon girlfriends show just how far love and disloyalty can go in animation. Starting with Loyalty Royalty, meet the wife who forgives everything. Could your relationship survive Homer's chaos? Marge Simpson from The Simpsons is one of the most loyal wives in TV history. No matter how many times Homer messes up, she always finds a way to forgive him. And let's be honest, Homer gives her a lot of reasons to walk away. He forgets birthdays, spends money carelessly, and often acts before he thinks. But through it all, Marge stays. She keeps the family together when everything else is falling apart.
Can't think of a thing.
Homer, I've always said you were a good father. I've always defended you when people put you down. That's for sure. She ain't lying.
What makes Marge special is that she doesn't pretend Homer is perfect. She knows exactly who he is. Lazy, silly, and sometimes selfish. But she also knows that deep down, Homer loves her and their kids more than anything. And that's why, even after every fight or disaster, she gives him another chance.
Everything on the menu has fish in it.
What about the bread? Does that have much fish in it?
Yes.
Well, I have some Tic Tacs in my purse.
Excellent choice.
Marge has had other men show interest in her. Men who are richer, smarter, and more responsible than Homer. Still, she never gave in. She could have chosen an easier life, but she chose love instead. She chose to stand by the man who makes her laugh, even when he drives her crazy. Her loyalty doesn't make her weak, it makes her strong.
Marge, what were you thinking?
That's not my voice.
Oh, everybody says that when they hear themselves.
Hey, more OJ, can you get me some of those Flintstones chewable morphine?
There's no such thing.
Marge reminds us that real love isn't about being perfect. It's about sticking together when things get tough. She's the heart of the Simpson family, the one who keeps everything running, and the reason they always find their way back to each other. Now, the dark side. This seemingly perfect mom hides shocking betrayals that left fans speechless. Lois Griffin from Family Guy is one of the most famous and shocking wives in cartoon history. At first, she looks like the perfect mom, kind, beautiful, and patient. But underneath that calm voice is a woman who often makes wild choices.
I heard you had a hole that needed to be filled.
Yes! Is that a big job?
Nothing my cock can't handle.
So you just fill the hole with your cock?
Over the years, Lois has had several affairs, including one with former President Bill Clinton and a few flings with her neighbor Quagmire. Her actions always leave Peter humiliated, and fans never know what she might do next.
Lois, is a president stronger than a king? What the hell?
Peter, look, calm down. We're just friends. He's just giving me a friendly massage.
A friendly massage?
Yeah, and what do you care?
The show uses Lois's cheating as part of its dark and risky humor. Family Guy is known for pushing limits, and Lois's betrayals are no exception. Instead of treating her affairs seriously, the show makes them funny and awkward. One day she's helping the kids with homework, and the next she's caught flirting with someone completely unexpected. It's shocking, but it's also what gives her character so much edge.
No, I'm an inner thigh masseuse, specializing in moms in their 40s.
You must need a hug.
Lois and Peter's marriage is far from perfect. They argue, insult each other, and often make terrible choices. Yet somehow, they always end up back together. Their love is messy, but real in its own weird way. The chaos between them has become one of the main reasons fans keep watching. They never know if the couple will fight, forgive, or flirt next.
Kiss me.
Mom, I forgot my keys. Do you know where...
Because of all this, Lois Griffin often appears on worst couples lists. But she's also one of the most funniest and most memorable wives on TV, proving that even in the craziest marriages, love can still survive. Back to the loyal side, a hero who chose her clumsy best friend over everyone else. Kim Possible from Kim Possible is one of the most loyal and inspiring animated girlfriends of all time. From the very beginning, she stayed true to her best friend and later boyfriend, Ron Stoppable. Even though she was confident, world-saving hero, and he was clumsy, insecure, and often unsure of himself, Kim never looked down on him. Instead, she always believed in Ron, supporting him through every mission, every failure, and every awkward moment.
Guess that wasn't much of a plan.
Not as great as your Bueno Nacho bathroom break chart.
I gooned on assistant manager power. You were right.
What makes Kim's loyalty so special is that she saw Ron for who he really was. kind, funny, and brave in his own way. While the world praised Kim for saving the day, she always made sure Ron knew he was just as important. Their friendship grew stronger with every adventure, proving that real connection isn't based on popularity or perfection, but on trust and respect.
What happened to you?
Ron Stoppable has arrived. Amelia, babe, let's lunch.
Okay. Oh, Pinky Joe.
When their friendship finally turned into romance, Kim didn't suddenly change how she treated him. She stayed patient, understanding, and devoted, helping Ron believe in himself even more. She could have dated anyone. She was smart, athletic, and admired by everyone, but she chose the person who had been by her side since the beginning. That choice showed how loyal and grounded she truly was. Kim Possible's relationship with Ron Stoppable is a reminder that love isn't about being perfect. It's about being real. She proved that even a world-famous teen hero can choose love that's honest, loyal, and built on years of true friendship. Switching to heartbreak territory, when this cool girl suddenly left, fans called it pure betrayal. Jackie Lynn Thomas from Star vs. the Forces of Evil might look like the perfect cool girl. Fun, confident, and easygoing, but her short relationship with Marco left fans heartbroken. Marco liked Jackie for a long time.
Jackie Lynn Thomas. Hey, Star Butterfly. Hi, Jackie!
To him, she wasn't just another girl at school. She was someone special. When they finally started dating, it felt like a dream had come true for him. But that dream didn't last long. Jackie suddenly broke up with Marco, and it left him confused and hurt. What made it worse was how quickly she seemed to move on. Some fans even think she cheated or lost interest before the breakup.
Hi, Jackie.
Ay, mijo. Darned if I knew.
To Marco, it wasn't just a small crush. He really cared about her. He opened up, trusted her, and believed they had something real. Watching her walk away so easily made the breakup sting even more. It showed how much more serious Marco was about the relationship compared to Jackie. Jackie's attitude toward love felt casual, almost careless. She didn't seem to realize how deeply she hurt him. For many fans, she became a symbol of those teenage relationships where one person loves deeply and the other treats it like a game. Returning to devotion, she risked everything for him and never once looked back or doubted. Katara from Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of the most loyal and caring characters in animated TV history. From the moment she met Aang, she believed in him completely. While others doubted his ability to handle the weight of being the Avatar, Katara stood by his side through every challenge, mistake, and moment of doubt. Her loyalty never wavered even when things got difficult or dangerous. She wasn't just his teammate. She was his emotional anchor.
I've seen your progress. You're smart, brave, and strong enough.
You really think so?
We all do.
Throughout their long journey, Katara was more than just a friend. She was Aang's biggest supporter. She encouraged him to stay true to himself, reminded him of his strength, and helped him believe he could save the world. When Aang struggled with his role as the Avatar, Katara was always there to comfort him and remind him of his purpose. Their bond grew deeper with every battle, every loss, and every victory.
You don't know that. I know it's meant to be this way. The world needs you now. You give people hope.
Katara's loyalty also showed in her actions. She risked her life for Aang and her friends countless times, never thinking twice about putting herself in danger to help others. Even when Aang's decisions were hard to understand, she trusted him and stood by him. By the end of the series, their friendship had blossomed into love, built on trust, respect, and years of shared experiences. Katara proved that true loyalty isn't about always agreeing. It's about standing beside someone no matter what. She showed that love and faith can be just as powerful as bending itself. Things get complicated. Not quite cheating, but those mixed signals definitely broke his heart repeatedly. Princess Bubblegum from Adventure Time is one of the most complex characters in modern animation. Smart, powerful, and emotionally layered, her relationship with Finn the Human is one of the most debated parts of the show.
Hey, you want to ditch the party and go for a walk?
What? Really?
It's been a while since we just hung out, you know?
What about the candy people?
At first, Finn clearly adored her. He saw her as the perfect princess, kind, brave, and brilliant. But as their bond grew, it became clear that things weren't so simple. Princess Bubblegum often sent mixed signals, showing moments of affection one day and pulling away the next.
Yeah, we went out the secret coat passage.
It's so nice to get away sometimes.
Candy peeps can be a handful, huh?
It wasn't that she was unfaithful, her actions were more complicated than that. Bubblegum cared deeply for Finn, but she also carried huge responsibilities as the ruler of the Candy Kingdom. Her duty often came before her personal feelings, making her seem cold or distant. She struggled to open up emotionally, and that made it hard for Finn, who just wanted a clear answer about how she felt.
Yo, Bubblegum!
Marceline, you're up late.
No time for chit-chat. Let's hang out right now.
Their relationship became a lesson about timing and emotional maturity. Finn was young and open-hearted, while Bubblegum was older, cautious, and sometimes guarded. She didn't mean to hurt him, but her emotional walls often left him confused and heartbroken. Over time, fans saw that Princess Bubblegum wasn't a bad person, just someone balancing power, pressure, and her own complicated emotions. Her on and off connection with Finn showed that not every relationship ends neatly, and sometimes people care deeply for each other but simply aren't meant to be together. Pure loyalty strikes again. Decades of mystery solving proved real love needs trust, not just attraction. Fred and Daphne from the Scooby-Doo series have one of the most iconic and long-running relationships in cartoon history. From their very first adventures with Mystery Inc., their chemistry was obvious. Fred, the confident and brave leader, and Daphne, the smart, stylish, and quick-thinking member of the team. Together, they made the perfect mystery-solving duo, balancing each other's strengths and weaknesses while keeping things fun and flirty along the way.
Hey, that's not the song we're doing.
This is a little something I wrote myself.
Across different versions of Scooby-Doo, their relationship has taken many forms. In some shows, they're just close friends with undeniable chemistry. In others, they're openly dating or even implied to be long-term partners. No matter the version, one thing always stays the same: their loyalty for each other. Even when faced with danger, confusion, or tension within the group, Fred and Daphne always have each other's backs.
Right, Fred? Or do we? We don't, right? Do we? Why are we talking about this so much? Can we just change the subject now, please?
Fred's calm leadership often meets Daphne's curiosity and courage head-on, creating a partnership built on mutual respect and trust. They've been through haunted mansions, creepy forests, and plenty of wild adventures, but their bond never wavers. Daphne believes in Fred's ideas, even where his traps fail spectacularly, and Fred always values Daphne's insight and bravery. Over the years, their relationship has grown from playful teamwork into genuine affection. They've shown that true love doesn't have to be loud or dramatic. It can be steady, trusting, and full of respect. Fred and Daphne's connection reminds fans that the strongest relationships are built on not just attraction, but on friendship, trust, and shared adventures. Back to the Unfaithful list, this mom's secret wild side leads to affairs nobody saw coming. Francine Smith from American Dad is one of the wildest and most unpredictable animated wives on TV. On the surface, she seems like the perfect suburban mom, sweet, stylish, and devoted to her family. But underneath that calm exterior lies a rebellious streak that often gets her into trouble.
Open the door, you son of a bitch!
Can't hear you.
Over the years, Francine has cheated on her husband, Stan, more than once, from flings with neighbors to outrageous adventures that spiral out of control. Her actions often leave Stan embarrassed, confused, or furious, but in true American Dad fashion, the chaos usually ends with laughter.
Oh, I'm singing a summer day song, while my little friend chirps along.
Francine's cheating isn't always about love, it's more about her constant struggle between two sides of herself. Part of her wants the peaceful suburban life, while another part still craves excitement and danger. Those wild choices often come from her trying to escape boredom or rediscover who she used to be before marriage and motherhood. It's messy, but it's also what makes her character so funny and unpredictable. Her relationship with Stan is far from perfect, and that's exactly why fans find it so entertaining. They fight, they lie, and scheme, yet somehow always end up together again. The show exaggerates their flaws to highlight the absurdity of modern marriage. Loyalty at its finest. An alien princess who understands Earth's love better than anyone. Starfire from Teen Titans is one of the most loyal and loving characters in superhero animation. From the moment she joined the team, her connection with Robin was special. She admired his courage, leadership, and sense of justice, and over time, that admiration grew into deep love. Even when their relationship faced challenges, jealousy, misunderstandings, or the pressure of being heroes, Starfire's devotion to Robin never faded.
Beautiful. Tell me again what they are called.
Fireworks.
What makes Starfire's loyalty so beautiful is how pure it is. Coming from another planet, she often doesn't understand Earth's ways, but when it comes to love, she understands it perfectly. She believes in honesty, trust, and staying true to the person she cares about. Even when Robin becomes distant or too focused on his missions, Starfire remains patient and supportive. She never lets pride or temptation get in the way of her feelings.
Nothing is wrong. Everything is wonderful. The pounding music and blinding lights are quite enjoyable. Everything is not wonderful. I am happy to see her, but Blackfire rules the video games.
Throughout the series, Starfire receives plenty of attention from others, heroes and villains alike, but her heart always belongs to Robin. She's not swayed by flattery or fame. She values the bond they built through teamwork, friendship, and shared danger. Her loyalty is steady, not because she's dependent, but because she genuinely believes in the strength of their love.
Out of his mind if he believes you would even consider such a distasteful...
I have to do it.
What?
It's the only way to save the bridge. The only way to give us enough time to stop Killer Moth.
But...
Starfire and Robin's relationship is one of the most heartfelt in the Teen Titans universe. It's built on mutual respect and deep emotional connection. Through every battle and heartbreak, Starfire proves that true love isn't about perfection. It's about devotion that never wavers, even in the toughest times. Our final Unfaithful entry, where winning matters more than hearts and everyone gets played eventually. Courtney from Total Drama is one of the most complicated and controversial contestants the show has ever had. Known for her drive, confidence, and bossy personality, she's also become famous for her messy love life. While she isn't always an outright cheater, her scheming and manipulative side often lead to moments that feel like betrayal. Courtney tends to use romance as part of her game strategy, flirting, leading people on, or switching loyalties when it benefits her. Her relationships with Duncan and later her rivalry with Gwen show just how tangled her emotions can get. At first, Courtney and Duncan seemed like a strong couple, but her constant need for control and his rebellious nature made things explode. When Gwen entered the picture, Courtney's jealousy and mixed signals turned their friendship and love triangle into one of the show's biggest dramas. She often acted like she wanted Duncan back, even while keeping her options open or using others to make him jealous. Courtney's ambitious is both her strength and her downfall. She wants to win, no matter the cost, even if that means crossing emotional lines. Fans often list her among cheating characters, not because she's cruel, but because her loyalty shifts with her goals. From the most loyal partners to the most unfaithful heartbreakers, these cartoon girlfriends showed every side of love. Some stood by their partners no matter what, while others broke trust for drama. Who's your pick? Sweetly loyal or totally toxic? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more cartoon breakdowns. Also, watch this next video on your screen right now. You'll love it!